up? Good morning, everybody. We are back with another video. How y'all doing this lovely morning? You guys, we are live. I want to make sure that you all can hear me. If you all can hear me, press one in the chat. If you all can hear me, let me know that you all can hear me. We got a full show today that we're going to be discussing on today. So we got a lit show. So if y'all can hear me, that's good. Shout out to y'all. Welcome to the Wiley Show. Okay. I always want to make sure that the sound is good. All right. They said they can hear us. Give me a second. All right. All right. So we're going to be talking about Megan Thee Stallion leading in the VMAs awards. We're also going to be talking about leading in the VMAs, nominations. We also going to be talking about Lil Nas X. We're going to be getting into DaBaby. We're going to talk about Beyonce. We're going to be talking about Future. We're going to be talking about Lunnell. So we have a full show today. But let us first get into Lunnell. Lunnell. All right. So Lunnell hosted a show on Zeus. She hosted the Jocelyn Cabaret. She hosted part one and part. It was two parts, right? I had the pleasure of watching both parts. But before part two came out on Jocelyn Cabaret, it was a snippet of what Lunnell said, y'all ain't nothing but hoes and prostitutes. She said that. It went viral all over social media. So a lot of people was dragging Lunnell. They were dragging her all through social media, and they was dragging her all through Instagram. Some said she's washed up, that she will never be on Monique's level, that, she's old, she need to have a seat, she was disrespectful. It was really, really dragging Lunnell all through social media. So she got on her Instagram live and she proceeded to drag the CEO of the Zeus Network, his girlfriend. And then she proceeded to drag Zeus. She proceeded to drag Jocelyn. She proceeded to drag the whole ordeal. She was like, yes, I was paid, but this is a ratchet show. This is y'all up there paying your $3.99 to subscribe to it. Y'all didn't even hear the whole story. I would never host this show again. Then she said, I didn't know this was black owned. So she was just going on and on and on about the whole ordeal. So proceeded to while she was talking during the whole Instagram live, someone decided to hit the link, Zeus Network. So Zeus Network, they hit the link, and then the CEO was like, Lunnell, why are you saying this about our network? We paid you very well. No one told you to say that these people were prostitutes or hoes or pimps. No one said you to say that. And she was like, yeah, you said that on your own. No one forced anybody to be on this show. No one forced them. Everybody that was on the show was paid and stuff like that. And when the host, he was saying she gave you your props. She said you a legend. She says you icon and all this, and you like that was wrong. You shouldn't be doing this at all. And so Lunnell sat there and she took it, and then she was like, well, I apologize, and I didn't mean to say this. I'm just gonna go ahead on and just apologize to you for this. Now, this is where Lunnell went wrong. Number one, why would you do Zeus? And why would you just take a check without doing your proper research of the network and do your proper research on the show? She didn't really do her proper research. You got a check, which was a great check because she said in her mouth it was good money. But you didn't do your research, and then you proceeded to disrespect the women. Now, it is some women on the show are prostitutes. They do have pimps. Some got the chain around their neck, etc., etc. It was either discussed on the show. But when Lunnell said that, she was an easy target because she said it out of her mouth, vocalized it, and people started to drag her for it. Now, most people on the show that watch the show don't know that some of those women are really in their real life, that what they're do for their real job, that they do sell themselves off, that they sell their punani for a coin, and that they have a pimp. So some people that do not know that that is true because they're the consumers, right? A lot of people are not going to do your research. They're about entertainment. But let's be clear. Nobody would have been watching Lunnell on Zeus, Jocelyn, or anybody on that show if it wasn't mess and drama. The show was so messy. They show boobs, they show their butt, they were fighting, they were cussing each other out. One lady on the show had two abortions, and then somebody said double homicide. So it was like the whole entire show is very ratchet. Now, one of the people on the show and doing the reunion, I didn't catch her name, but she said, "Without us, there is no cabaret. Without the ladies, there is no show." And then Jocelyn was like, listen, this is season 2. You could have easily been replaced. You could have easily been done this. And so it's just going on and on. The entire show was just a mess. Then towards the end of the show, the host, one of the, that's Zeus Network, the CEO girlfriend, she got up there and she said, well, ladies, we don't have no more time left. The time is up. They rushed it off. And we're going to if anybody want to speak on this, you can come on my live and we can talk about it. That show the production of the show, they made sure that they caught the most ratchet moments in the show. And if you watch part 2, Ballistic, that's Jocelyn's man. He got up there. He was about to fight one of the women. He was arguing, verbally abusing one of the women. Lunnell sat there, didn't stop him. And that was another thing where she was dragged because she didn't really stand up for the women. And Lunnell was like, I didn't get paid to be there to drag Jocelyn. I got paid to host and not drag the star of the show. So they was really letting Lunnell have it. So when Ballistic was going out one of the women, then Jocelyn came up and she picked up some candles and she tried to throw the candles. It was candles and it was like a candle stand, and try to throw it at one of the ladies. So the entire show was just, when I say ratchet. And the reason why it made me resubscribe to Zeus and pay my $3.99 is because the show was so ratchet. It was all on the blogs. It was like, I gotta see this show. And when I watched it, it did not disappoint. It was just ratchet. Then Jocelyn, she was thinking like, do it like it's my B-Day. I think she was singing that song is ratchet. Then she get up there and she say, well, this song going to be nominated for a Grammy. I'm like, I highly doubt that this song, Do It Like It's My B-Day, is going to be nominated for a Grammy. Okay, the song is very ratchet. It's very nasty. But I don't necessarily believe that song going to be nominated for a Grammy. But that's just my humble opinion. It could just shock the heck out of me and be nominated for a Grammy. But all of that was going on Jocelyn's Cabaret. It was just going on an entire show. So if you all did not a chance get to see that show, make sure you go and check it out. It is on Zeus right now. And when I tell you, you will get your life. I looked at the entire, both part 1 and part 2. I actually wanted to see some more of it because it was just that good. Zeus is not a network where you're going to get up there where it's positive. It's all about uplifting women and all of this. No, that wasn't that type of show. That show was to make Jocelyn look good as a producer, to make her look good as a woman, to make her look good as an entertainer. And she talked down to those women. And then one of the women, she said, you're going to be my bottom B. She said in one of the episodes, and the lady was like, okay. I'm like, it's just very disrespectful. The entire show was just, I'm just telling you, it was just not the best. I was reading the comments and people was going in, but I said, they're not going to ask for a public apology because they're making any money, period. As long as you're watching, they're going to continue to give you that content. Even the CEO, when he came on Lunnell's live, he said, listen, as long as they're watching, and this is a very loud show, we give the people what they want. They want to see a live, real reality on Zeus. That's what the consumers pay for. And you know what? He's right. We pay for the ratchetness, period. Now, if you get a show and it's all positive doing the thing, people want to watch. Let me give you an example. I remember when OWN Network, the Oprah Winfrey Network, when that network first was announced, people was assuming that all of her millions of listeners and viewers that view her on ABC on the Oprah Winfrey show was going to go and follow her to OWN. So when OWN first debuted it on the marketplace, it did not get those millions of views. It was 100,000, 80,000. It was terrible ratings. The entire network was flocking. It was failing because she was having Rosie O'Donnell. Then she was having another white show. She was bringing all these top leading white people on the network, and the network was failing. Nobody was watching it. So one day, Tyler Perry hit her up and said, "Hey, let's get a show and a scripted series, and let me bring it to OWN." With that in mind, that was the first time, one of the first times that network had a black scripted show, and then black folks started to watch the show. They started to get into the show. Why, as I'm saying all that, it's because people want to see ratchet television. They want to see entertainment. If you want to cater towards the black people, you gotta have some entertainment. You gotta have some name recognition to make people flock to the network. Jocelyn had name recognition. She was known for VH1. As a VH1 for Mona Scott, she was known for the ratchetness. So of course she gonna really give you that on Zeus, and Zeus gave her a prize to say, hey, you really can re-ratchet on on this show and really be nasty on this show. And it's like no holds bars. This is something different. This is the new version of television, and a lot of networks are taking notice of Zeus, and that they're trying to get their own streaming services to have some ratchet television to compete with Zeus, because they see how successful Zeus is. So that's why Zeus is that way. So I just want to let y'all know that. So if you didn't get a chance to see that, make sure you all go check that out. So let's get to Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X is back, and he came on social media and he announced, oh, he surpassed DaBaby in streams. He got millions more streams than DaBaby. He is the highest rated rapper on Spotify. He's beating DaBaby, he's beating Lil Baby, he's beating Jay-Z, he's beating Nas, he's beating 50. Any rapper you think of, Lil Nas X got the most streams on Spotify. So people were taking notice. They was like, "Oh wow, really?" I was like, "Yes." So all that is going on. He posted that, and they was like dragging DaBaby. They was like, "This is another loss for DaBaby." The reason why Lil Nas X, I believe, the reason why he have more streams than DaBaby, because number one, he's gay. Number two, he play upon that gay personality. This is something new. You don't see this too many times where someone on the mainstream had a number one hit and now really stepping into their own as a gay black rapper. You don't see that, and really doing a good job. Now, is it other black rappers out here? Yes, but they're not having the big budget, the big paydays, the big rollout like Lil Nas X. I don't care if you talk about Saucy Santana, it's low budget compared to Lil Nas X. I don't care if you talk about Brian, the rapper, low budget compared to Lil Nas X. If you talk about the Freaky Boys, that's low budget compared to Lil Nas X. Whoever you name as a black gay rapper that is an openly gay rapper, their budget is not on the level of Lil Nas X. And that's just the truth, because Lil Nas is not the first one to come out and be open and gay. No, you can go all the way back to Fly Young Red when he came out with the song "Throw That Boy," P word. But the reason why none of them is able to compete with Lil Nas X is because he's with a major label and they give him a big budget to be able to put out his vision to the masses. That's why nobody is on his level, gay or straight right now, is because he's hot and his creativity, and people are interested in this whole man on man action. That is he got that. Yes, he got the machine behind him. That's why people is loving that man on man action. They're really, really loving that. It's like through the whole thing. All right. Because most people in the chat got a lot of stuff to say about the Lil Nas X. There's a lot of stuff they say. I don't care what they say about it. You got the church people got something negative to say about him. You got other rappers saying it's too much for the children. But regardless of all of that plays into him being successful. I'm reading y'all comments. So all of it plays in it. Even press one if you heard of Lil Nas X, if you listen to one of his songs, if you watch one of his videos, press one in the chat if you listen to some of his music and some of his videos. Give me a second. Press one if you listen to some of his music, or press one you watch one of his videos. I want to see how many people in here that actually know of a Lil Nas X. Okay, right then and there. See, it's people that they know him. You may not know of his music, but you know that he is popping right now. DaBaby do got a chance to come out and pop because 50 Cent did an interview and he was saying they was bringing up DaBaby. And he was like, "Do you think DaBaby will come back and not be canceled anymore?" He said, "Yes." He said because Chris Brown was canceled multiple times and he's still the way he is. Even though Chris Brown is not on a big Michael Jackson level or Usher level international, he was on his way. But when he was accused and convicted of abusing Rihanna, that took a big hit out of his career. He lost endorsements, millions of dollars, opportunities, radio play, and he never really fully recovered to becoming this big megastar because he was on his way to being the new Michael Jackson or the new Usher. He was really ushering in for that big spot as a big artist. Like that's what he was leading for. That's what he was on his way becoming. But since he went on and bop Rihanna all in her face and bopped her completely, that made him not get to that level. When you bring him up, is a very lukewarm response. Even his career, he never really got the support like that. Never really got that support because of what he did to Rihanna. But with all that in mind, he still was able to still make his millions. He still was able to make some big merchandise. He came out and he cried at the BET Awards. So he really had people supporting him. And when he cried at the BET Awards, he really got a lot of people to say, you know what, I'm gonna give him another chance. I felt that. And the reason why he really cried and broke down is because he lost stuff. He lost a lot of stuff. He lost a lot of stuff. I'm gonna make a change for the rest of my life. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Okay, he was in there. He was in there crying. It was something. Okay, and so people they came out and they said, we forgive him. It was something. He went through a lot. Okay, he went through a whole lot when he came to this him losing stuff. So make sure y'all thumbs up the video. I see y'all coming on in the room and stuff like that. But let's just be real. Chris Brown would have not been at a level if he would have put his hands on Rihanna. And did he deserve to be canceled? In that instance, yes. When you put your hands on a woman and it bruised her body, yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You deserve to get to lose stuff. I don't want him to win. You beating on her. She got a busted lip, a swollen eye, swollen face. No, you don't deserve to be walking around to keep accumulating millions of dollars, right? Am I wrong? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. But when I saw that BET performance, oh, most definitely, I felt sorry for him. I forgave him. I personally, and I started to, stream his records. I started to say, you know what? Let me go and start streaming the man records, and that's exactly what I started to do on social media. I started to do all of that. Now, DaBaby unfortunately did not get a pass. Do you know why he didn't get a pass when he hit people didn't drag him? Because that person, no one knew that person no one knew that woman that he hit. Now, if she was Beyonce or she was a Rihanna or she was a Miley Cyrus, if she was a person that we all knew, most definitely, and they were popping and they were popular and they was a megastar, of course people would be calling for DaBaby to be canceled. But since that wasn't the case, no one was going to do that. No, no one was going to cancel him. Not at all. All right. So I want to move on to Beyonce. Okay, let's talk about Beyonce here right now. Beyonce is back in the media. She was on a cover of Harper Bazaar. Did I might say yeah, Harper Bazaar magazine, and she talked about her evolution, her future plans. And this is a quote from Beyonce. She said, "I have paid my dues and followed every rule for decades. So now I can break the rules that need to be broken." Okay. Let me see, right? Let me read right here. She said, when reflecting on her life and career over the last decade, Beyonce said, I've spent so many years trying to better myself and improve whatever I've done that I am at a point where I no longer need to compete with myself. I know I have no interest in searching backwards. The past is the past. I feel many aspects of that younger, less evolved Beyonce could never f with the woman I am today. Beyonce also Beyonce also was asked how she protects her inner self and also possesses the changing of world of celebrity culture. While speaking about her intentions behind her career over the years, Beyonce added, "In this business, so much of your life does not belong to you unless you fight for it. I fought to protect my sanity and my privacy because the quality of my life depended on it. A lot of who I am is reserved." So, all of that, if you want to get more information about that, make sure you just type in Harper Bazaar Beyonce and you would get all that information because I read it. It was a good, article because she talked about her 20s where she was chasing success and she was chasing um number one hits. In her 30s became, worried about family. And now her 40s going to be about breaking rules. And she definitely got a new album that's going to drop. So I want to say, shout out to you, Beyonce. Make your money. Get your money, honey. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion is back with multiple nominations for the VMAs. She actually leading the charge in the VMAs award. So I don't know if I pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. The VMAs awards. Justin Bieber and Megan Thee Stallion leads on the 2021 MTV VMA Awards. So she nominated for a lot. Let me see if I can pull it up. Of course, she's nominated for Video of the Year for WAP. She is nominated for Artist of the Year. She is nominated for Artist of the Year. She's nominated also for Song of the Year. She's also nominated for let me see where is this is it in here. Hold on. Nope, no, the three. She's nominated for Best Collaboration, Cardi B featuring Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion. She's also nominated for Best Hip Hop. She's nominated for Best Hip Hop. And she's nominated. Okay, I don't see the other one. And something else she's nominated for. I don't see where the other one is she's nominated for. No, that video for good. No, that's not it. All right. So she's nominated for six. She's nominated for 6 awards. So this is really good for Megan Thee Stallion. This is really good. But all of it, which she's nominated for, she don't have not one solo nomination on here. Like by herself on the record alone, no, she don't have that. Okay. No, I don't see that at all. That she got a number one, by herself. But this is good for Megan because she did sweep the Grammys. She did win multiple Grammys, but it wasn't like for solo records. It was with somebody featuring on her record. So she don't have anything like by herself as a number one. Cardi have a number one hit up when by herself completely with just Cardi. So Megan does not have that right now. It was just bunch of just features, right? Where somebody's on the record with her. So we want to say shout out to her for at least getting those nominations. That's great. I think this is awesome for her career, and this would be great for a Megan career, and this is also would be good. So I'm just reading This so thank you, thank you, thank you. That is good. So let us talk about let me get into future. He is in the news because he told his son to his mom is a hoe. Now, the baby mom is just out here on social media was going left about this situation all through social media. Let me see if I can pull up what was said. Do I have this right now? Okay, this is all with Future. So, let me see. That was Future mom. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so no, this I think this is mom right here. Let me see what he said about the son. Okay. He so right here, the son told her, tell your mom. Oh, Future hit up his son. He said, tell your mom. And then the son said, tell my mom what? Buy you some clothes, dad. And then he said, your mom is a hoe. So he put that all on social media. She took the screenshot and she posted on here. Then the baby mom said this definitely um not cap the F. I got to lie for you. Said it definitely your number and his soul and his son. So stand on it and pipe down. If you don't want these recordings posted on God, you said they need to cancel you. Cruelty to children. Haven't seen him in 3 months, but in the same state, I could keep going. Got a refund on his school closed today petty because someone don't want to be sexually active with you and just want to co-parent. I have been so nice and calm. I'm tired now, but I do not play about my kids. I'm a mother first and always going to stand up for mine. So they was going back and forth. Then Future said, pray for her. So that just went viral. Then Future mom came out and she said this. It is it's sad when people can't get their way, so they turn to social media for attention. No matter how much you give a person, it's never enough. We have to really pray for self-love because people take it out of everyone else. And then she said hashtag mental health real, hashtag empower. That's what future mom had said. Then the baby mother came back with this. This is future baby mama. She said this to respond to future mom. She said, "Lady, be quiet. You barely raised him. Take several seats. Aren't you the person behind closed doors said he was wrong to your grandson? And you want to talk to his dad and pick his stuff up tomorrow, but publicly take his side, you part of the problem. This man is a product of your household. Apple don't fall far from the tree. When my kids get 40, stay out of their business." So they put all this stuff out, going back and forth. This is all on social media and stuff like that. He was wrong for texting that to the child. I don't care how you feel about your baby mom. You do not disrespect your children mother to that child. That was wrong. That was sick. That wasn't cool. But nobody's calling for him to be canceled. Where is these fellow black women at when it's calling? Everybody wanted the baby to be canceled, right? Are they going to cancel Future for what Future said to the baby mom? That was disrespectful. He didn't have to say that to his son. I'm just reading. I'm reading these comments. I'm reading. I'm going down these comments and reading this. I'm like, why would he say something like that? Let me see what they said all down here at the Shade Room post. Let me see. Was the legendary line, new merch coming soon? She said all that, and he responded with 3 words. Then he said he did it 100% and he could do it again. Now we need to pray for your son. They said pray for everybody. This dude responds, I'm so mad. This is funny. They said this called for new music. Nobody really said they want to cancel him. This is just going down the line of all the stuff that he said. So yeah, it was very out of pocket that what he said. I don't think that was cool to say that about your children mom. Like, I mean, I'm sorry to say that to your child about their mother that she's a hoe. Like that don't fly with me. Like, no, you shouldn't have said no stuff like that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That was completely wrong. I'm just it down in the chat. Like that was wrong. Okay. Okay, let me see. Press one if you think what Future said was right. If you think that was right, press one. If you think that was wrong or what he said, press two. I just want to know down here in the comments. Press one if you think that was right for what he said. Press two if you think that that was wrong on what he said. But yeah, I do believe they should be, counsel. I'm definitely pressing a two on that because he definitely should be counseled 100%. Period. Okay. Yeah, but the black women, I don't think they're going to counsel him. Nope. Mm-mm. They should counsel him, but I don't think they would counsel him because they're just not going to do that. That's not going to do that. But if that was a gay man said something like that, it was to be a whole lot of why in the world y'all doing that. But I just want to know. But they counsel. Nope, they ain't put it in there. I'm just reading their comments. Give me a second. I'm opening up the phone lines. If we got any callers, we're going to allow you all to call in really quickly. So if you're going to call in, I'm going to open up the phone lines really quickly before we go. And definitely going to do that. But make sure you thumbs up the video really quickly. Thumbs up the video. And if you're coming in, if you haven't clicked that thumbs up, click that thumbs up real quick. Thank you all so very much. That was lovely because we need at least 300 likes in this video. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to open up these phone lines so y'all to call in. If anybody want to call in, I know it's early. But I got a class. I got to do my school. I got to do my coursework. I got to do my schoolwork. So that's why we here early. that's why we here early, you guys. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely gonna do that. So hold on 1 second. Open up the phone lines. The number is 646-716-8447. The number is 646-716-8447. Definitely. Give me a second. I want to make sure y'all can hear me with
Your
that.
show now. Press
All right.
1.
So if y'all want to call in,
your show is
that is the
scheduled to
number. Let
start
me post
in
that on the
29
screen
seconds.
so y'all see it. All right. Give me a second. The number is 646-716-8447. 646-716-8447. Also, too, y'all, hold on 1 second. I want to make sure because there's going to be an announcer coming.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4.
Yeah.
3,
So shout out to the
2,
moderators in the chat.
1.
I see y'all. Thank y'all so very much for coming through today. I see y'all in the chat. Thank y'all so very much. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, here we go. All right. I hope it worked. 8018, calling you on air.
Hey, Wiley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations on going back to school.
Thank you.
This is Dee. I just wanted to say I don't understand why women keep having or wanting to have babies with Future, knowing that this is the kind of a man that he is. He has not changed. His oldest kid's mother was outing him many, many years ago. Not as bad as it is now, but they've been out saying that Future is one of the worst fathers on this earth, but women yet keep having kids by him. And then when they have children by him, he literally talks bad about the mothers and the children. The one that's in Florida, she's Haitian. She's from Florida. She has a little girl. The little girl, every day, more and more features are looking just like Future. That's the one that Future was trying to take to court.
Oh, yeah.
You remember her?
I remember her, yes.
Yeah. He talks about her so badly, and he would say things like, that's not my child. The little girl looks more and more and more like him every single day. She looks like his other kids. But this is what he does. I just don't understand why women keep going back to men like that. I mean, he has not changed who he is. He's the same person that he was when he came out. He told you what he was about, and he doesn't want a woman with kids. That's why, think about it. The women that he gets with and stays with for a few years, like Steve Harvey's daughter, you see that she didn't have any babies. And the one he's with now, no baby. That's all I wanted to say.
But you know what, Carla? Let's be real. He got some good ping, and he's famous. just to simplify it, he's famous. He got good ping, and that's why a lot of women fall for him. Let's just keep it real. I can't even get into deep of this. He got good ping. He's famous, and he's attractive. So a lot of women, even though they know he's no good, but it feels good to ride his peen and to allow him to come inside because he's famous and because he got a lot of money. Because he have a lot of baby mamas, he's going to continue to get women pregnant because until the women have some type of good self-esteem about themselves, they're going to keep falling in the same trap. So I'm reading the comment that to answer these points. That's the reason why a lot of people deal with Future. They deal with him because he's famous, he's attractive, he got good ping. It's just period. So he's gonna always have women fall for that. It's that's just what it is. If you think that's different, then you can call in and you can press one and we can have a whole dialogue or discussion about it. And then he's famous, so they'd be like, okay, I could really put him on child support. I could really have him pay some money. Even though he's no good, all these women, he got a lot of women pregnant. It's period. I don't have no issues with Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon, when he get these women pregnant, they don't come out and say that he's a bad father. Out of all the women that Nick Cannon had got pregnant, none of them came out and said that Nick Cannon was a bad man or a bad father. And he got a couple of babies out here. But when it comes to Future, he treat the women like dirt. And this is not shocking. He's going to continue to do it because a lot of women allow him to be disrespectful. I'm reading here in the comments, a lot of women probably say, well, this don't have nothing to do with it, but it's just my point of view. And he's going to continue to get women pregnant is because he don't like to wear condoms. That's like a whole nother point. All right. So even when you look at Nick Cannon, he don't believe in marriage, but at least he's taking care of his kids. That's all that counts. Even if you don't agree about a man having multiple baby moms, that does not mean anything. If he's taking care of his kids, who cares how many baby mothers he have? As long as he's being a provider for his children. Now, if you out here having these multiple encounters and you're not willing to do good for your children, that's an issue. That is a problem. And I'm just keeping that all the way real. If you're out here doing that, then it's not. That's not cool. I just have to come out here and just keep it real. All right. So if anybody else want to call in this morning, the number is 646-716-8447. That is the number. If anybody else want to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. Keep it real. And his moms, all of them beautiful women. It's just that they just got caught up with a no good man. That's it. They're all beautiful. I have nothing against any of the women. It just, when you get involved with someone that treated the rest of the baby moms like crap, what do you think going to happen when you have a baby mom? He's going to do the same thing. He's not going to change. And see, that comes with not paying attention to your man's past. And Future is a public figure, so you see the mistakes that he made because it's all on public display. And if you take time and say, well, he ain't gonna do me like that, we love each other, and then he do you exactly like that. So I do kind of blame the women as well. Both are to blame because you should look at that and say, okay, you did Sierra like crap. You treated her like crap. You treated this one like crap. I'm just going to make sure not to get in that same boat. You see that? That exactly how it should be. That if you literally watch and just look at all the stuff he did with the other women, that should make you want to wake up and say, you know what? I'm not about to do that. I have some type of respect about myself. Okay. All right. So thank you all so very much for tuning in this morning. This is a good morning show. Thank you all so very much. Make sure y'all comment and subscribe to the show. Thank you all so very much. We may go back live today. All right. So that's what we may do. So if you want to come on and speak on that, so we may go back live today. So it all depends upon if it's something good to talk about. I may click on the live and go back live today. But somebody said women got to start using their common sense. Why would you want to have a baby with him, especially after the third baby mama? Then somebody says he's going to regret the choices he make when he gets older. He don't realize it now, but he's going to need some kids he's turning his back on one day. Karma is a MF. Okay, I'm reading. Oh. They letting him have it. It will be funny if he is bad in bed after all. Yeah, but I don't think he's bad in bed though. It takes more time. It takes more to taking care of kids other than giving money. Being an in-person father, involved father is important. Oh, okay. And the people around Future are his enablers because he's their meal ticket. Yep. Oh yeah, no, nobody's gonna let him have it. Oh, absolutely not. Uh-uh. Absolutely not. No. So also too, we went live. We actually went live today on Station Head. We definitely went live yesterday. So if y'all missed that episode yesterday, you got to go check it out. If you do not have Station Head, make sure you download it on your phone. You can have your iPhone or you can have an Android. It was a good show yesterday. It was really, really lit. I'm gonna actually drop the link to that episode. So give me a second. I'm gonna drop a link. Let me see. Where is that episode at? Because it was actually two of them we did. So let me drop it in there. Give me a second. It was a good show. Okay, let me not delete it. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna drop it in there for the people that didn't get a chance to hear it. I'm gonna drop it in the chat so you all can hear it right quick. Yeah, he probably is good in bed. No, I'm gonna just bring it out. He's probably amazing in bed. He's probably amazing in bed, honestly. And he's a rapper. Okay. They said the crab leg was so funny. Yes, it was. Okay. Okay. That was funny. That was funny. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. They say it's little. I don't think it's little, Nicole. No, I don't think it's little. Not at all. He's probably amazing in bed. Okay, you guys. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I will see y'all later on today. Peace. Oh wow. That was funny. That was funny. Oh wow. Let me see. Hold on one second.